Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. We'll just give everyone a minute or two to jump on. Awesome. All right. Give everyone just another minute or two to join. Get my notes over here. All right, see, we've got some people joining. Welcome, welcome. Hello, good to see you. Thanks for joining. All right. Okay, so we will go ahead and get started. Oh, hello, hello. Good to see you. We got some friends from College Station, friends from Galveston here. Yay, thanks for joining. Super excited to share some really cool information with you guys. And as more people join, I'm happy to pass along anything extra. So we'll just go ahead and get started. So just first things first, I wanted to welcome everyone. Thank you for joining on my first official Facebook Live. If you don't know me, for those of you that may be catching the replay, my name is Marci, and I am the travel expert in the face behind Executive Experience Travel Company, where we make family travel effortless and luxurious and stress-free. We like to call that the Executive Experience way. We definitely like to do things with excellence and professionally, personally, and we like to carry that over into the business as well. So welcome, we're so glad that you're here. If you're joining live, say hi in the comments. I've already seen a couple of hellos, so thank you. And if you're watching the replay, please comment as well so that we know that you stopped by. So the point of today's live is I'm super excited to introduce myself to those of you who might be new here, but of course to share some incredible news about Royal Caribbean's epic sale that just launched today. So I don't know if you are followers of Royal Caribbean or if you get emails or if you see them on social media, but if you haven't already started seeing some posts, you probably will. They've got a really cool sale that launched today. So I'll get you a little bit more of those details here in a second. But for those of you who don't know me or our company, we specialize in helping busy families just like yours plan seamless, stress-free vacations so that you can focus on making unforgettable memories instead of stressing over those details. Trust me, I get it. I have two kids, an almost 10-year-old and a 4-year-old, and traveling can get a little stressful sometimes with kiddos. And so I get it. We fully understand everything that goes with family travel, and we are right there with you to help you get everything as seamless as possible. So we kind of do it all, from luxury cruises to all-inclusive resorts. We take care of everything. So custom itineraries, exclusive perks, VIP experiences, all the things. We can do it. We can do it all. So all you have to do is show up and enjoy. So sounds like a pretty sweet deal, huh? We think so too. Alrighty, so the point of today's live was and is to talk about the big Royal Caribbean sale that launched. If a cruise is on your bucket list, now is definitely the time to book. They've got some really good deals. We want to get those prices locked in so that way you are not overpaying for those amazing cruises. So the big sale that's going on right now, that we're so excited about. I was looking at some itineraries right before I jumped on this call, and the prices are insane. So we will probably, if my husband's watching, we will probably be booking a cruise in the very, very near future because the prices are just that good. The sale is, and again, these aren't for every single Royal Caribbean cruises. They will vary based on itinerary, based on ship, based on departure port. But if we can snag you a deal like this, you're going to get 60% off the second guest. And this is the big one, drum roll please, kids sail free. So if we're talking a family of four, for example, me, my husband, and our two kids, the first traveler adult would pay full fare. The second traveler adult would get 60% off their fare price. And then our two children, the 10-year-old and the 4-year-old, would sail free. So all we would have to pay are their taxes. So when I was looking at an itinerary, I think I saw like $1,700 in savings for an itinerary that we were looking at in May. So lots of savings, and it definitely adds up. And in case you don't know, Royal Caribbean, as do some other cruise lines, depart right out of Galveston. So if you're based in Texas and you don't love the idea of having to fly to Florida to take a cruise, you just drive a couple of hours over to Galveston. We've got some wonderful friends that live there, and super easy and convenient. We would take care of your cruise parking. We would book that for you as well. So that way, all you got to do is drive over there and park, and then the cruise terminal is like right there. So very convenient and easy way to take those cruises out of Galveston as well. And so where would you sail? If you're sailing out of Galveston, it's going to be mostly limited to Caribbean cruises. If you would prefer to see other destinations other than like the Mexican Caribbean, let's say you want to go to like Jamaica, the Bahamas, that part, you may need to leave out of Florida. If you want to do like an Alaskan cruise, those usually depart out of like Seattle, Washington, or Canada. Disney has some really cool cruises that maybe another live we'll talk about Disney cruises, but there's European cruises. A couple of months ago, I priced out a Greece. A client reached out about wanting to see Greece via cruise, and so we looked at some cruise options there. So I know a lot of people, when they think of cruises, they think, oh, it's just like tropical beach, and yes, a lot of them are, but there are definitely other alternatives like Alaska or Europe or things like that. If you wanted to explore another destination, cruises can definitely help you get there. And then why we love cruising so much, you can just enjoy so many family-friendly activities, top-tier entertainment, world-class dining. It's basically a one-stop shop. You pay your cruise fare once. We can add prepaid gratuities, trip insurance, parking. You pay it all up front, and then you go and you enjoy your vacation. And the only extra thing you probably will pay for is like souvenirs, if that's your thing. If you were to like get off and go shopping at a port, those would all be extra charges. But we love the convenience of cruising. It's all in one place. You just have to pack and unpack one time, and then you get to see so many amazing, beautiful destinations. So lots of family-friendly activities, lots of water activities, lots of food at all hours. Our son's favorite thing to do on a cruise is to eat ice cream all day long, 24/7. And I mean, you're on vacation, so you can't tell him no, right? So yes, definitely cruising is a great opportunity for family vacations. If you're looking for a summer vacation idea, if you have a fall break, if you're homeschooling and you have the flexibility to cruise whenever, this specific sail, I think we could really work out some great itineraries if you're a little bit more flexible in the fall as well. So lots of fun things about cruises. I can go on and on and on. The best part about working with us at Executive Experience Travel is we handle it all. We handle the research, we handle the bookings, we handle the logistics. We do the research for you. I've got at least 8 people on my board right now that have reached out and they were like, hey, can you please price us cruises on April 1st when the sale hits, because we want to go. And they don't have to worry about it. Like, they just shoot me a message, an email, a text, an Instagram, Facebook message. You reach out to me, you tell me what you want. We do it all, and the best part is it doesn't cost you anything extra. A lot of people don't know this, but cruise commissions are built into your cruise pricing, whether you use a travel agent or not. Nobody really talks about that. So if you're booking a cruise and you don't use a travel agent, you're paying for that anyway. So if you're going to pay for it, you may as well get some use out of it. So that's how we get paid. The cruise companies builds that price into everyone's cruises, and so it doesn't cost you anything extra out of pocket. Pretty cool, huh? Bet you didn't know that. So why work with a travel advisor? Why work with someone like us? We know planning a family vacation can feel overwhelming. We get it. So let us take that off your plate. You've got enough to do. You've got enough to worry about. You've got enough things on your to-do list. We're happy to do it. We'll do it with a smile. Nothing makes us happier than planning vacations and bringing smiles to your family. It really is what drives us more than anything else. So what do you get when you book with us? I kind of already said it, but for a couple of bullet points, everything's going to be customized for your family's needs. We don't do cookie cutter. We don't do one size fits all. We're going to listen to what you need. We're going to listen to what you want. We're going to listen to how your family prefers to travel, and then we'll find something that checks all of those boxes for you. It's going to be stress-free planning from start to finish. So, like I said, you tell us what you want, and then we do all the research. We call the vendors. We look up the itineraries. We see what dates work best, what dates may not work best. We do it all from start to finish. Before you leave, you're going to get everything you need while you're on your vacation, while you're on your cruise. If you buy the Wi-Fi package, you can contact me via email, text, social media. If anything comes up and you need help, I'm your dedicated person. We'll get you taken care of. And then after your trip, we will follow up with you. What did you love? What didn't you love? What do you want to? Can we book you for your next trip? Things like that. So it's not like a set it and forget it kind of thing. We guide you through the duration of your trip, so that you don't have to deal with it on your own. And then you get a dedicated person. You get us. You get people. Not, if something were to come up, you'd have to call the 1-800 number and sit on hold for hours and hours. You don't have to do that. That's what we do. That's what we do for you. So if you reach out, we can help you work through anything that you need, pre, during, or post trip. So it's all about giving you more value, more convenience, and a truly, truly worry-free vacation experience. So that was a lot. If you're ever thinking about a cruise, if you've never cruised before and you just want more information about, like, is this even something that would work for my family, I would love to talk to you about that. We took a cruise for our honeymoon. That was my first cruise, and that was almost 20 years ago, and we've been loving cruises ever since. We've taken our kids on Caribbean cruises, Alaskan cruises, Disney cruises. I am a firm believer in family cruises. I think they're just amazing. So if you want to chat more about that, you can definitely shoot me a message, shoot me an email. We can set up a call, and I can just talk through any questions or concerns that you have. I'm happy to do it. Or if you you just love cruising and you just want to get your next one booked, just shoot me a message, and I will definitely start putting that proposal together for you. I'll get pricing for you based on whatever stateroom you like. I'll make sure that we get those prices locked in before the sale ends. And another thing that I really like about cruises, I didn't talk about this earlier, but with a cruise, you can lock in your rate. You can make your reservation without actually paying the deposits for 48 to 72 hours. It just depends on the specific cruise that we're booking. But if you're 90% sure you want to go with a certain cruise, I recommend we make the reservation and lock in your pricing. And then that still gives you about 2 to 3 days to really make sure that that's the route you want to go. And then once you go from 90% sure to 100% sure that you want to book that cruise, then we can go ahead and collect the deposits and really get that reservation locked in. So we didn't talk about deposits, but they are required to secure your cruise. Most of them are, for sales like this, most of those deposits are non-refundable, non-cancelable. So you will have to put some money down when you're ready to secure it. Typically, you're looking at about $100 per traveler for the deposit. So if it's a family of 4, you can expect to pay a $400 non-refundable deposit. And then final payment is usually due 60 to 90 days before the sailing departure date. So just a couple of logistics there that you would probably want to know. So like I said, if you're interested, just reach out, shoot us a message on Facebook. We're on Instagram. Book Executive is our handle. You can shoot me an email, marci, M-A-R-C-I, at bookexecutive.com. You can call me as well. If you need us, you can find us. We're happy to help. I would encourage you though, if you are like seriously wanting to book a cruise this year, I recommend you reach out like pretty quickly, because a lot of these popular itineraries are filling up fast. So if you prefer a certain stateroom location, or if you prefer a certain deck, or if you prefer a balcony on deck 11 facing the sunset, like if you're very particular about those kinds of things, I'd recommend we get those secured pretty fast, because this is a popular sail, and I anticipate as more and more people start planning out their vacations for the rest of the year, that those prime locations will fill up fast. So if you want the best rates, if you want the best options, let's go ahead and lock in those reservations now. All right, so before we go, if you have any questions, I'll definitely open it up for Q&A. If you want to drop them in the chat, you certainly can. I am not seeing any right now, but I'll give you another 10-15 seconds if you've got anything. If not, we'll go ahead and wrap up. If you do think of something after the fact, if you're like, oh, I wish I had asked this, I wish I had asked that, again, feel free to shoot us a message, post it in the comments, email us, Facebook message us, call us. We have a website, bookexecutive.com. Okay, let's talk about the website. So we've got a website, bookexecutive.com. I'll put it in the chat here. And this is where we house our online inquiry form. So if you have, if you're interested in a cruise if you're interested in an Alaskan cruise, but you don't know where to start, you can go to our website on our online inquiry form and select. There's a couple of options on the home screen, but they're all going to send you to the same place. It's like start now, or let's start planning. And it's just an online inquiry form where you can give us the information, your travel dates, where you want to go, how many travelers, what's your budget. It basically is a form where you can just give us all your information, and then we'll turn around and do the research for you. I'll get back to you and say, hey, what did you mean by this? Or you mentioned this, like, can you explain a little bit more? So that way we have a really good understanding of what you want, and then we'll turn around and price and research that for you, and then come back to you with a custom proposal that you can review. And if you love it, great, we'll book it. If you're like, can we change this? Can we change that? We're happy to make as many tweaks as we need to until it's just perfect for you and your family. So that's on our website. If you want more information about what we offer, you can definitely look there as well. But if that's all we've got, I don't see any questions coming through. Cool. So if that's all we've got, thank you so much for joining us today. I can't wait to help you plan an incredible cruise vacation. It's going to be fun. I love cruises, and it makes me so happy to help others go on cruises as well. So we're looking forward to it. We're looking forward to working with you. Be sure to follow us on all the channels. We're on Facebook, we're on Instagram. Be sure to follow us for more travel updates. We'd love your feedback. Share this with your friends. Share this with your family. This made me think of one last thing, and then I'll end here. We recently booked a cruise for 4 families. They depart, I think, in June, and they're going to celebrate a very special milestone birthday. And so that's also something we do. Like, I know I just talked about you and your individual family, but if you've got like your families that would like to go on a cruise together, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10 staterooms, whatever it is, group cruises, we're definitely happy to help plan those as well. So reach out to us. We're happy to help, and we'd love to work with you and build some really incredible special memories for your family. So thank you so much for your time, and we'll talk soon. Bye bye.